All is prepared.
Excellent. Exarch Kronus, take your warp spiders to their positions and then return to the aspect shrine.
We are on our way.
You have doubts, Harlequin?
I trust in your vision, tall deer of Oathway, but to stand surrounded by primitives makes me uneasy.
I understand your distaste, but Eldar rely on speed and stealth. We are not made for entrenched positions. The orcs, however, make for excellent tools. They will keep the supply roads closed and our true enemies weak.
And if these attackers defeat the orcs?
I do not doubt they will overcome our cat's paws, but it will cost them. And in their weakened state, they will face the wailing doom itself. The Seer Council has named the young king. Exarch Kronus of the Warp Spider Shrine shall sacrifice himself to awaken our most powerful warrior, the Avatar of Cain.
None shall escape my wrath.
Okay then. So that was cool. I'm gonna have to start getting prepared straight away because they attack very quickly.
At your command, Captain, we have discovered an Eldar forward encampment.
Scouts reporting
My
symptoms.
faith
is my shield.
In such an explosive. Scouts awaiting orders.
With any luck, we may be able to eliminate the alien in one stroke.
So we've got an Eldar forward base here, but as we know about the Eldar, they're going to be sneaky. So keep your eyes open
Scouts
here.
reporting for duty. Scouts awaiting orders.
Because I know they're going to attack. Ah, there we go, they're already attacking.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Yes, my lord.
What is your will?
Yes, my lord. Activating jump pack.
Didn't even need to go with it.
What is your will?
Maintain attack formation.
So I'm going to start building turret. Oh no, I can't. There we go. Get some power going.
Initiated.
As the game goes on, there's harder and harder.
Initializing build protocol.
Ever vigilant.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Orders received, brother.
Scouts here.
Try and get our
My faith is my shield.
commander in.
Fear denies.
You see, you need. It's so important to have units that can tank damage, because if you don't, then you'll start losing your smaller units. So that's why I always use like a dreadnought or the force commander to try and tank that damage if I can. And you can't get your honor guard back. Yeah, they attack very fast during these moments.
Intelligence. We will take them down from here. Scouts advance.
But once you've overcome the first few, it doesn't really matter what difficult, because obviously the different ranks depend on how strong the stronghold is. I think it starts around 10 and probably finishes at 15. But once you've built up enough honor guard, it tends to be fine. But as I say, it's the first few waves. Once you've done the first few waves, they're all pretty simple because you'll have a good enough base.
Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence. Scouts in position.
Cool. So where's our...
Awaiting orders.
Just hope he's not dead.
Squad broken. Scouts here. Scouts charge.
Howling Banshees are really difficult as well.
Scouts in position.
Awaiting orders. Weapons at ready.
So yeah, you just need to try and use your turrets to basically provide cover. But what I was mentioning before was the assault marine that we had. think we might have lost him already, which makes sense actually, because obviously with an assault marine being melee, they're always in the fray, so you have to be very careful with them. Yeah, I'll read once once I've finished the fight. I'll read. I know you're saying stuff. I do want to listen.
Fear denies faith. Engaging the enemies.
The Emperor protects.
Faith is our
Damn,
shield.
man.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord. Let the grenades fly! Fear denies faith.
What is this sandwich? Oh my god, Jesus
Yes, my
Christ.
lord. Direct us to the
We're gonna have to start getting more troops.
Yes, my lord.
That's why I always go for plasma guns on my veterans, because they're the best mix for absolutely everything.
There's more than just puny Eldars here. We was right to split off from Gorgus' line.
This is more difficult than I remember, which isn't great. But
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
it's a good job I've got the upgrade earlier, which allowed us to.
We should use the squiggers on them. No, leave them be. The squiggers ain't trained yet.
Yes,
I
my
don't want to get stuck straight in bits of you after their feet.
What's your order? Attack for the rest of us.
We're really starting to run out of supplies now.
What's your order?
But the good thing is obviously,
We stand ready. Fear denies
you know, you keep on upgrading your units as you go. So even though they keep coming, we keep getting stronger. Right, I'll have a little pause now. So, oh yeah, literally, if it's on hard, then you're gonna be overrun pretty quickly. Honor Guard are more elite. Yeah, Honor Guard are the elite soldiers, but unfortunately, you only get like one of them, or maybe two of them.
Fear denies faith.
Oh my god, look how low they are.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
And put them right at the back of the
Maintain
map to
attack
heal up.
formation. Faith is our shield.
Yeah, but you only get one or two, so they're like a good starting force in case you need to destroy any bases quickly, which I'll show you later on in the campaign. That becomes essential when you're attacking a 10 defense regular area, because they just trying to defend from two hard armies is too difficult from what I've found. Hey, Blast Furnace. Oh, thank you very much, man. Thanks for coming. Yeah, whether or not you stick around, it's entirely up to you, but it'd be great to see you. Hey, Ambrose Hard, yes. Yeah, and keep coming. But yeah, as I say, you do get some breaks. It's as I mentioned before we started, the main priority is just getting through those first attacks. Once you've done that, the game does get a lot easier.
Yes, Lord.
But yeah, look, literally, like, because I've got the game doesn't tell you this, but you can right click on add squad members and it'll constantly put them in the queue, so you don't have to click them, which is good. But as well as that, you know, it's going to sap your resources, which have only got like 23 or something.
Yes, my lord. At your command.
Yeah. So we're going to try and get our strategic points built. Once we're there,
Yes, Lord.
then we should start getting a bit better of a haul
Yes,
in.
Lord.
I don't know whether you saw Blast Furnace. I'm terrible with like camera mods and installing any mods. And I'm quite like a scaredy cat when it comes to doing stuff online. So I don't really download stuff unless I'm certain about it. But if it's safe, then I'll give it a go. I normally just tilt the camera slightly. But yeah, feel free to explain it if it's a decent mod you think I might benefit from. Just gonna try and get our sad sight to watch. Honestly, man, I've been playing this game nearly 10 years now, so obviously not for the full 10 years, but I've always loved RTS games. You know, essentially, I started on, I think it was Command and Conquer Generals. It was like my first one that my dad got me into, and then I just grew on it. I think I got this for Christmas one year and absolutely loved it. But yeah, got enough for that.
Heresy
And but yeah, so camera mod, Yeah, I guess it'll allow you to zoom out a little bit more, because the camera mod is a bit like
ready.
the camera's a bit too close to the guys. I will admit.
Direct us to the enemy.
We've got so much more reinforcing to do. So we're not standing around. Oh, literally about to say, shall we start going and looking for other strategic points to capture to speed this up? But yeah, literally like this, you're literally in these levels for the long haul, man. Like there's no shortcuts in these levels, or you just get absolutely destroyed. That was nice and quick though. We'll take our most.
Praise the Emperor. We shall know no fear.
Again.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Ah, we can build an
I
army.
await your instructions.
Let's get our fortress monastery on the go so that we can build that
What
stuff.
would you have me do?
Let's have a little explore anyway. This strategic point looks quite
Maintain
nice.
attack formation.
A key thing there. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a go, man. I'll have a little look into it. But yeah, a key thing to do here is to keep your force commander and your squad separate, because he can engage in melee while they do from range. Because if you try and, you know, say he's got a chainsword. Now let's have a look at his stats. The comparison per second is so much better with the sword, and he's got a lot of HP that he can tank. So, although if you get in with it, they can use the teleport feature. So I'll show you in a sec.
Awaiting orders.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yeah, we will start to see some orc I'm just turning my fan on 1 sec. Yeah, we'll start to see more orc activity as we come up. But as I say, I'm just building the base up for now. Checking all the buildings are okay.
Yes, most beneficent.
And I mean, it's probably teaching you to suck eggs, you probably know this as well. But just keep your buildings that aren't producing any... Here we go. Ah,
What would you have?
tank busters? Yeah, that's it.
We are the Emperor's troops.
So we'll try and kill them. If we start to get people jumping on us, we'll have that. Also want to start upgrading our space marines, they're a bit weak.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and
The
carry a
enemy
big
is
gun.
attacking.
Yeah,
Orders received.
I'll show you in a sec. If the... Oh, cheeky guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
most
if they don't already
beneficent one.
have a teleport ability, then I'm pretty sure
Fear denies.
we'll have to send them all back.
The Emperor protects.
Yeah, so I'll show you now.
What would you have me
Should
do?
be able to teleport
To
the
me,
entire group.
brothers.
Oh, you can't.
For the glory of
Damn
the
it.
Emperor.
Right, well, we'll
I
disband
am
them.
needed elsewhere. My faith is my shield.
Yes, my lord. Onward to glory.
Today the enemy shall know fear. By my command, attack!
We are the Emperor's troops.
Probably need to expand our front line now.
Yes, correct.
We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command.
Walk softly.
Those Howling Banshees are so good, man.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Woe to the mightiness.
Hey Joe, Bob, how you doing, man?
Awaiting orders.
Just
Yes, my lord.
attacking some aliens
None shall stop us.
is what we're doing.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Yeah, it takes some time. A lot of them do. The Terminators take a while as well. It's funny, they look like they just take a knee before going down. It's just build better.
Yes, Lord.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I love the way that they start to get, as you upgrade them, there's two upgrades. They get skulls on their shoulder pads that they start to, it starts to glow more. You'll see in a sec.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Here to serve.
What are these doing? Just run away.
Faith is our shield.
Yeah, in my opinion, plasma guns are absolutely the best. Ah, fair enough. Always getting off toasted, isn't he?
At your command. Cleanse.
Although, to be fair,
Kill.
like, I think you're in America, right? Who are you gonna take care of now?
Fear our wrath.
Well, you see, I know what's coming, but I want to make it cinematic for you. So let's go for the Eldar first, and then you'll get to see. Is it? I'm guessing you've not played Dark Crusade, then, if you mainly play Soulstorm. Flamethrowers are like early technology that you get, I think, once you build like the barracks or the armory, I think. Heavy bolters take a few seconds to set up, although they're cool. Plasma guns, they're effective against heavy infantry and light vehicles, and they don't require any time to set up. And then rocket launchers, it takes like 5 seconds to load one rocket. So in my opinion, you're better off having a fast-moving force that's good against the mid-range of everything, rather than, you know, like,
yes, my lord.
Say a group for heavy bolters, a group for flamethrowers and such, because flamethrowers are good against infantry for morale damage, but really, you know, once you, especially the longer the battle goes on for, the more strong people you're facing. So you want to be trying to be in that mid ground where you'll be effective against everything, rather than specialized, in my opinion. Start getting some dreadnoughts now. See that? It's strange the AI doesn't capture the
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
AI doesn't capture the strategic point back. So now we can see them coming. But you'll see now.
Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy.
The plasma guns take no time, and they absolutely shred these slugger boys to pieces. Range boost heavy bolter gives pays up for itself. True, but what you find is, I don't know what the hell that noise is. What I find with the heavy bolter is, although it's got extra range, it limits the squad to only the people who've got them firing. So it's one of them where, like, unless you have to move forward, and then so you have to tear down and set up the heavy bolters again. That's just how I see it anyway. I always used to go with the heavy bolters because I thought they were cooler. Well, I mean, what I would say is the best thing to do is try and figure out for yourself, Piers. I would always say go for, I mean, especially if you've got a squad with 5 plasma guns, any infantry they come across, they're just going to absolutely destroy. But yeah, it's always a good idea to try things out for yourself and see what you think. But that's just obviously our opinions.
Moving out.
Like, as you can see, the plasma guns aren't very good against vehicles quickly. A rocket launcher would probably take it out in maybe like 2 or 3 shots. But then obviously a rocket launcher against infantry is useless.
And out.
Maybe not useless, but just it's not gonna. Yeah, see, you've got a squad of 4 plasma guns, taking them out alongside the heavy bolter pretty quickly. But yeah, I feel like I'm being too biased against the plasma guns right now, but as you say, you'll start to see it as you go, and you'll find out which is best for you. The dreadnought can usually take out buildings and vehicles pretty quickly, so that's what I tend to do.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Let me know if the audio is like balanced well, by the way, like whether you're hearing me over the game or the game over me.
What would you have me do?
And I can change that for you. There we go.
I await your instructions.
Right then, so let's start. Now we've got a dreadnought.
Brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Let's start moving. Oh, need some frag grenades.
Faith is our shield.
I am ready to serve again.
Every heavy weapon. Yeah, I used to fill my squads with every heavy weapon. I think that was out of naivety more than anything else. But yeah, I absolutely love the heavy bolter because I've always been a fan of miniguns. And speaking of miniguns, I always used to put this upgrade, but something it doesn't. Yeah, no worries, Blasphemous. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's nice to see that people are willing to support like other Warhammer streamers, because I was concerned about how many people I was going to have watching, with obviously it being a very old game. But yeah, no, it's great. But yeah, so Yeah, so if you get this upgrade for the Dreadnought, it actually reduces the amount of melee damage they can do. So you're much better off using it as like a... yeah, so even with 5 plasma guns, still taking pretty decent against vehicles.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Heresy grows from idleness.
Yeah, so it'll take the number of melee damage away. So rather than try and get everything for everything, try and specialize your units into particular roles. So for instance, the Dreadnought for me is just going to be a tank that can do very heavy melee damage. While the AI is shooting the Dreadnought, we can clean up with the other troops.
Onward to glory. Cleanse, purge,
Yeah, one thing we'll need to do is get a skull probe. I'm very see here. I was literally about to say I'm surprised we haven't seen any cloaked things. What they're doing is they're teleporting it in. So if we don't destroy this in time, I'm just wandering off. Dreadnoughts are awesome, but they keep wandering off. Too eager. It's not. Oh shit! Right. So this is an example of where it could go wrong because they've got support platforms that are good against vehicles. We should be able to take them out quick enough though. Go on, Thule. Oh my god, he's nearly dead. Holy shit. So here you go. You get to see something now, Piers. Ollie, thank you very much, fam. It came in now when it was meant to come in yesterday.
Return
Crazy.
to the main base. Let our enemies fight amongst themselves.
Oh. It's not making a noise anymore, though. I feel like I need to check it. But Piers, this is the part where you might get excited now.
Got them! Got them all!
So there's 4 enemies in one battle now.
While the enemies of the Emperor still
Let's withdraw, shall we? That Dreadnought's probably going to die in a sec.
Fear denies faith.
So there's Chaos, Eldar, Orcs, and Space Marines all in one battle. This is why Dark Crusade is the best one, man. That's why I said before, if you haven't played this and you've only played Soulstorm, you're missing out on so much.
protects.
Taking damage. We stand ready.
Because by far, Dark Crusade was the most polished. He's so eager to fight, man. Jesus Christ.
I will crush those who stand before me.
So the Chaos are fighting, they're destroying the Eldar forward base. And then you've got, here's the Chaos one here. But we'll see as we get further on. Right, what you're learning.
The Eldar Witch is in league with Chaos. Strike quickly!
You are as deluded as that fool Eliphas, Captain Thule. I will kill you first, and then scourge any Eldar I can find.
So yeah, the plot thickens. I know, it's so good, isn't it? The voice acting in this game is insane, and I'm so glad I've got other people to like nerd out over it now. Oh, but I did mean to reply, Ollie, by the way. How are you finding it so far, Communist Russia? It's quite a hot topic in today's environment.
What would you have me do?
Yes, Lord?
Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one?
At your command. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Right, where are our workers?
Yes, most beneficent one?
Right, let's get an
The
orbital.
bastion remains strong, Varsia.
Yes, Lord.
But the webway gates to your
With
wraith
all
ship
due
are
haste.
vulnerable.
Our course is clear then. Protect the gates at all costs. Without them, we may never escape this
Yes,
world.
my lord.
We must drive the attackers back.
Let the grenade fly! Fear denies faith.
The annoying thing as well is that if an enemy is in a melee kill animation, they can't be killed. So you can think you're doing damage to someone,
At your command.
and then you're not, which is interesting to note as well. There's always little things that you don't even consider if you haven't played it that much. Obviously, I'm sure you have. But yeah, we're like, why aren't I doing any damage?
What is your order?
So if you've got something that does high DPS and can get a lot of those like melee sync kills type of thing, then your force is just constantly being cut down. Yeah, so good luck for your lesson though.
Captain, the main Xeno encampment is at the top of the hill north of here.
Excellent. We will wipe them out. The Eldar have prepared an escape, as is their cowardly nature. 3 great webway gates stand near their base.
We are the Emperor's
If we can capture them, we can trap them here once and for all.
Attacking as ordered.
Oh crap. Need to buy melter bombs if you've got an assault on. Ollie, I will get around to it, man, and I'll let you know when it's done. I haven't really had a chance to look at it, to be honest, with work and stuff. But yeah, don't worry, I'll make sure you've got it.
Maintain attack formation. Direct us to the enemy. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Then disappear.
Yeah, once you've got enough heavy bolters and a decent enough troop, the attacks, as I said to you before, probably like, what, literally half an hour ago at this point, is that it's pretty fine once you've got a decent enough base set up, even on the hardest difficulty. The Eldar ran because they obviously are deceptive by nature, so they would rather make us fight amongst ourselves, and then those sort of fight us when we're weak, because that's like Eldar nature, really. I think that's probably why.
Maintain attack formation.
Yeah, this is the fully upgraded skull on the shoulder. Once you get both upgrades, they start to glow more. So that's pretty cool.
Direct us to the enemy.
Right. I think we're probably ready to start heading out with some. I was gonna wait till we have Chaos Predators, but I want to keep it fun. Blessed by the Emperor, yeah. Yeah, bless the Emperor.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. How can I serve?
Carry with us. Oh, I tell you what, Terminators, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yes, most beneficent
Love Terminators.
Initializing the
Like you said
protocol.
before, some of the best voice acting I've ever heard.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
And we've got melter bombs now. Half HP dead. There you go.
Awaiting orders.
That's what I mean when I say the Space Marines are really fun to play and they've got some great tools, but can be a little bit overpowered at times.
Fear denies faith.
I should really start playing what's it called? Multiplayer with some of the guys in the server. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd probably get absolutely trashed because I only know how to play campaign. The German version. So does that mean that you don't get to see different things, or? Oh god, that's not good.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
At your command.
We'll take 2 squads with us and get the apothecary on. Oh, as you can see there, horror squads, they're good against vehicles. Oh, oh, I get you now. That's really unfortunate, actually. Like, I've listened to the Avatar of Cain. It's got like a really cool voice, and I listen to that online sometimes. Oh, Terminators, man. They're just the coolest unit ever. Yeah, the map is, yeah. There's a war gear. So if you played Soulstorm, you should know what war gear is. If you do well on a certain map, yeah, and I've got persistent bodies on because I've got quite a decent gaming laptop, so we're gonna be able to see like there's loads of like meat and giblets on the floor and everything. Anyway, war gear. So essentially, if you get a 3-to-1 kill ratio, which means you've killed 3 times more people than you've lost, you get a piece of war gear. And with the size and scale of these maps, or the Stronghold attacks, we should reach that. I'll try and get the I'll try and get my commander to fully upgraded war gear, but we'll have to see because it's quite difficult to get every single one of them. Yeah, actual Terminators. And the assault cannon is absolutely insane. And the noise that it makes, if you might be able to hear it later, is absolutely awesome. Yeah, priority is taking out those horror squads, because your troops, exactly, mini tanks, yeah, and they've got personal teleporters too. So I think that means we'd be able to put the force command with them as well. We'll have to wait and see for that. Yeah, if the squad already has existing teleport abilities, then they should be able to join in with that in a way. See, honestly, units just get melted. In fact,
it is better to die for the Emperor than live
I see a little forward base here that we can get.
I am ready to serve again.
Teleport in, scare them off. See, they take a knee. Ah. Piers, before I tell you, can you tell me what that red glow means in the buildings?
Under fire.
See if you know what the red glow means. It's ominous for a reason. Yeah, pulverize you with the knee, exactly. No, so if you want me, basically, I'll tell you now that an Eldar unit is in play that we should be very scared of. That is what I'll tell you. If you want me to spoil it, I can, or you can wait. It's up to you. Maybe, I don't know. I always do this to people when I don't want to spoil it. I'll be like, I've never played this game before, I have no idea. It annoys you, but it saves the big reveal for you, so you get to enjoy it.
At your command.
You have to jetpack out of there.
Activating jump pack.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Well, perfect then.
None shall stand up. I am ready to serve.
That is the one issue about using vehicles as part of your main attack force, is obviously your troops can heal themselves on the go, but your dreadnoughts or tanks can't. So what I normally do, if you put a servitor inside of the orbital relay, oh god, should be paying attention. It's only cultists, they can't attack it. So get those horror squads. See, look how quickly they can tear up a dreadnought. And it's so annoying, if one member of the squad is engaged in melee combat, the entire squad does. So like one Terminator was like punching a cultist in the face, so they defaulted to the melee. So I mean, I understand it, like it's either one or the other. I don't know whether it's a limitation of the game, whether they were coded. But like this one Terminator was in the middle of punching a cultist in the face, and yet they're all like, "Alright, we're in melee mode now, guys." But we didn't lose the dreadnought, and that's the good thing. So. Oh shit! Oh no, that's not good at all. Alright, dreadnought, quick. This is where rocket launchers would come in handy, but I should have prepared for this a lot earlier, to be honest. I tried to with the rocket launcher. It just missed 3 on the bounce. Are you kidding me?
We must withdraw.
This is the issue, man. Like with the rocket launchers, is they take like 4 hours to do. The rocket launchers take like 5 hours to load, and then there's like a 50% chance of missing. It's crazy. Obviously not 50.
We must withdraw. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Those are Wraith Lords. Oh, we get to see an animation. So those are Wraith Lords, which is like it's the Eldar's version of a dreadnought. But if you're interested in the lore, you can look into. Oh, here we go, another one. Into the lore, it's really old Eldar. I don't know if.
Follow my lead.
I think it's the older you get as an Eldar, like the bigger and better you get. And I think there's Eldar soul stones inside of those Wraith Lords. And there's.
Yes, my lord.
Let's get this one back. There's voice lines from Dawn of War 2 that say like the. Voice lines which says, "Tell me if your craft world is it very beautiful." Yeah. That wasn't the big Eldar though. The big Eldar is still yet to come. But that was like a big one, yeah.
Faith is us, awaiting orders. Direct us. Ever vigilant.
Yeah, so the old Eldar that have
Praise the Emperor. We are united in his service.
that have I don't know whether they choose or whether they forcefully get inhabited that. No, those weren't the big bosses, no. Definitely not. So, yeah, you'd absolutely love these games, you know, if you're interested in the lore and the games. Like, there's so much packed into them. I'm glad that you're being able to experience it with me, though. I think it's fun, just being able to experience it together.
Praise the Emperor.
I really want to get these assaults in.
Me to the front.
Yeah, see, so
Faith and
because they've got personal teleporters, and because I got the Force Commander, the teleporter upgrade, they've now got teleport, so they can all use it together.
Take me to the
which
front.
is pretty awesome.
The battlefield awaits.
I await your
Get some more
instructions.
set up here.
Predator at your command.
How can I serve?
Let's get those to the front line, shall we?
I am the instrument of his will.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, we're doing okay for. I think we've got one more power gen. You can build a maximum of 6 power generators per stronghold.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Ah, he was hidden behind a tree.
Yes, Lord.
So we've got one more to build.
Initializing build protocol.
There we go. And we can also build one on there. Yeah, they take a bit of time, and as Terminators are, because of the armor, they're incredibly slow. But once they get there, this is one of my favourite parts in Space Marines, just watching the drop pod come down.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
What's funny is that
Alert, brothers. The enemy must be
they
nearby.
don't match their speed, so the Davian Thule will run slightly faster than the Terminators. Like, watch if I tell them to go here.
For the honor of the chapter.
He'll eventually overtake them, and he'll be running on his own. So I find that quite funny.
By my command, attack!
Even in death I still serve.
The banner flies by.
Fire.
They have hammers, yeah. Power generator cap, yeah. You can only have 6 per stronghold. You can build more, but like once you've got the upgrades, it's pretty much okay now too.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yeah. So like dwarves just hammering away at things looks really cool.
Yes, we seek the enemy. By his glorious name. I am the instrument of his will.
I await your
Faith is
instructions.
eternal.
Build routine
last,
721
back to
initiated.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yeah,
For the
exactly.
glory of the Emperor.
The orc should. Oh my god, mines,
I
not
serve
good.
mankind.
See, so when I said before about we'll not push this on our own. I think that'd be a silly idea. We're gonna absolutely destroy our dreadnought if we're not careful. So basically, there's The Space Marines don't have many ways to detect. The Space Marines don't have many ways to detect infiltrated units, so you get these skull probes from listening posts, and then you can attach them to squads. So, oh god, these horror squads, man. Just watching them getting flailing in the air. Plasma guns should tear them up. But yeah, there's just a little button that, oh god. See, why would you go into melee combat with a minefield? I'm gonna put that down to the AI, not that in the lore, the Codex Astartes says to assault something, assault a minefield with your bare hands.
At last, back to war. To me, my brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one.
And then once they're in, you get a lot more. You got, let's see now, it says. So, good sight radius, no weaponry, and attached to squads to increase sight range. So yeah, and detects infiltrated units, which is key. Because most of the heroes that we're going to see can get an upgrade to be able to see, detect infiltrated people. But Thule never gets his. So you have to rely on your knowledge of the game and of the race, so you know where to find useful people.
Taking damage.
Even in death, I still serve.
Yes, Lord.
We await your command.
We'll just get rid of those quickly.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
So what we're trying to do is get rid of the... Looks like we might have gotten rid
Walk
of them.
softly, then carry a big gun.
So because there doesn't look like there's any...
To battle.
Right, let's start the attack. Now that we've gotten rid of all of the mines, then we can just go straight to the base now.
We await your command. None shall stand in our path.
How could I say?
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Your will.
Fear denies faith. Maintain attack formation.
Probably a dead basic things, but always, if you attack in a base, always target the unit producing buildings first, because they might be producing a unit that'll be able to destroy you, and if you manage to stop it before it happens, then all the better for you. Uh-oh. So, I don't know if you've seen these before. This is a Chaos Defiler, so really good in melee combat, and it's got a mortar in its chest. Let's see if the Assault Marines can take care of that. What you're seeing there is an orbital strike. So the battle barge above will just use its cannon to start striking the ground.
By my fury, they shall know the Emperor's name.
Destroys almost anything there.
Taking damage. Under fire.
Walk softly, then carry a big
Where
gun.
are Terminators, man? I can hear them shooting. Oh, jeez. Talk about wasting time. Have we lost it? Oh shit, look at the Dreadnought's health. And that Servitor's working his heart out trying to fix it. Right, set that to prone. Good job, the Terminator's quite powerful. Got Chaos Predator there shooting as well.
The enemy must be nearby. Beware the alien.
This is where it's like a bit micromanagey. You need to make sure the Terminators are constantly topped up.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, David Thul's dead. Not great. Need to get him back straight away. Need to send some reinforcements maybe. Oh shit. So the sorcerer's got the Terminators locked in combat. So we stop that, we might be able to get some range weaponry on the go. Yeah, let's send the tanks over.
I am the instrument of his will. I will purge the
We may not need them at this point, but always a good idea to get them in. Hey!
I have a will. They do not have a way.
Boom, boom, boom.
Where do you need us most?
Right, so that's Chaos out the picture.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
And if you want to do a...
Excellent news, Captain. By clearing the Chaos-held territory, we have linked up with the armored column from 4th Company.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Under fire!
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Awesome. So by destroying that, we've got a few little units here. And this is an Honor Guard Terminator, so probably a little bit stronger, but you only get one.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of hate.
So let's try and get him back to base. I don't want him to die if I can avoid it.
None shall stand in our power.
And the Servitor's still alive after all that. You've got to give him credit where credit's due. But yeah, start heading back to base.
What is your will?
Let's get rid of these orcs, shall we?
It's
got 3 predators now.
Predator at your command.
Where do you need us most?
Predator at your command.
I know, yeah. absolute mad lad is that Servitor. I wonder what this is over here.
Your will?
Like, there's like, I'm gonna turn that fan up. I literally cannot decide whether I'm too hot or too cold. Sometimes the game devs put a chat in disguise, yeah. Decide to be reborn as a servitor so he knows what it's like. Because we've got teleporters, we can teleport over there. But I'm a bit scared in case it's going to be like really powerful. Oh. I feel like sometimes the game devs put like Easter eggs inside the maps, and other times... Ooh. Oh. Can these capture points? Yes. And sometimes it'll just be like content that has been missed out. Like, to me, it feels like this is content that's been like forgotten about. There should be something over here, really, unless it's just 2 free strategic points in case you're running out of money. But yeah, I'll take 2 strategic points. Why not?
Even in death, I still serve.
Let's get back to base.
I will purge the unclean.
Yes, most beneficent.
So yeah, as you can
one.
see, but maybe it has a
As
deeper
you
meaning.
wish.
That is a good point, Pierre. That's a good point.
Your will.
Maybe we're meant to look at this vast scape of nothingness and be like,
None shall
that's
stand
what the
in
40k universe should be. Peace and quiet, not constant war.
Your will.
What would you have me do?
The boy is... Ah, there we go, predators.
Under fire!
I mean, we've got to get the Grey Knights. Well, yeah, I forgot to take them. Maybe, yeah. I don't think they'd be smart enough to know they need to teleport over. So either that or they weren't programmed to. Or, in fact,
Area secured. Where do you need us
when you
most?
kill the Chaos Sorcerer, the entire base dies. So maybe when we destroyed him, these were captured and built on, and then he just died. It's a trap. Yeah, true. I kind of wish it was, you know. Like, the Eldar are meant to be like the kings of like deceit and
We will
trickery.
hold against this scum!
Make way.
So
Ready to the name of the Emperor.
gutted that it's not. There we go.
Suffer not the witch to live.
You
Onward,
must have heard of the
brothers.
Grey Knights. Now we've got to see them. Chaplain as well. Just every single upgrade you can. That's what I'm
Yes,
talking about.
most beneficent one.
Right, where's a free
I
servitor?
await your instructions.
For the Emperor.
As you wish.
Yes. By his glorious name.
Loads of
Once more, we go to battle.
loads of Eldar hidden troops.
Where do you need us most?
Predator at your command.
Taking damage.
The machine
Oh shit!
Most
Oh god, the
beneficent
Chad, we've got to make sure he
one.
lives.
Yes, Lord.
Oh no, they're gonna chase him
I
down.
shall obey. I exist
Right,
to
we're gonna have to get the
serve.
Chad's bigger brothers to help here.
What are your needs?
Your will.
The Chad survives. That's the rule. Low down. That's what happens if you try and kill us at every door.
Your instructions.
Oh, we need to send him back out there though. He's got a job to do. Where is he?
Yes, Lord. Yes,
There
most
he is.
beneficent one.
There he is.
I shall obey.
Yes.
Oh.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
That is exactly what he did. Ooh, I bet you there's another web weight here. There's no other explanation for just having random squads up here. Usually you can see some tinkling, you can just see it's slightly invisible.
We go to battle.
I await your
For the God Emperor, let's put a
instructions.
thermoplasma generator on that, shall we?
The Emperor's finest reporting. Once more, we go to battle.
They did.
A
That's what I
moment
mean,
of laxity
man.
spawns a lifetime
I just
of
love,
heresy.
they just
We
absolute
await your command.
unrivaled range damage that these can do is just insane.
How can I serve? I follow your commands.
Oh, starting to
We
lose
are the
troops.
Emperor's chosen.
My faith is my shield.
Right.
Ever vigilant.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
He needs his dudes
For
back. Where
terror.
are they? Looking for.
Taking
Ah,
heavy fire.
chaplain.
wise counsel belies he who stands with me shall be my brother.
Fear
We
denied.
need to find a squad to put the chaplain with.
Preparing to take charge. For the glory of the Imperium. Ever vigilant. The Ordo Malleus
I
has
think he'll
sent
look
us
cool
to
with
aid
that.
you.
I just took out this small outpost over there.
The
This
Emperor's
one?
finest
I await
reporting.
your instructions.
By his glorious name.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
There they
We
are.
await your command.
So we'll put the chaplain with the Grey Knights.
counsel belies your
That looks quite fitting, I think.
May you lead us to victory.
Very cool armor. Little skull on his head. Pretty cool.
May you lead us to victory.
Where you need us most.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Right then. I think these are staying on the
Orders
base.
received, brother.
Need to clear way for the.
Heresy grows from idleness.
It's like you were saying before
We
about
are
the. I know
Emperor's
it looks so
chosen.
cool, right?
Predator tank here.
And it's like you were saying before about the bodies just littering the
My
battleground.
faith is my shield.
Totally right.
At last,
So,
back to war.
The cool thing is you can get dreadnoughts in the
Yes,
orbital
Lord.
drop pods. So let's get them back up, shall we? And then when we need them, we can drop them in.
Yes. Command me. Command me. Your will.
Yes, my lord. Awaiting orders.
Your wise counsel
I think this
belies
looks
your
like a good enough
years.
attack force
At your command.
against one
Only in
war track.
war are we truly faithful.
The DPS on that, man. This is what I mean about rockets. That fired 3 rockets at us and not one of them hit the Predator. Like, I think it's just time over learned in the game. That's why I just don't like putting another race for.
I await your instructions.
That's just why I don't like putting rockets on things, is because I know how unreliable they are.
Under fire.
By the Emperor it shall be
Special. Where you need us most. Make way. We shall cleanse.
Predator at your command.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
That's the one of the hardest part, is trying to move all the
By
squads
the
in
Emperor
unison.
it shall be so.
Taking damage.
Predator tank here. An easy objective.
Ha! Little Guardian squad trying to take us out. Getting shot up. Ooh, killer Khans, they're annoying.
The Emperor's finest
Beware the alien.
So essentially they're going to be the dreadnought of the orcs. These two tanks should be able to clear up here on their own. Let's see if they can, while we keep moving on.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioning.
We await your command. We seek the enemy.
Predator at your command.
Too empty. Don't like the look of this, do you, Pierre?
Approaching target.
Taking damage.
By the Emperor, it shall be
Right,
so.
we
The
don't
enemy must be
wanna-
nearby.
Gold edge. Well, no,
Faith
go on,
is
why not?
purest when it is unquestioning.
Predator at your command. Death to the rise.
Alright, we need some melee units we can
Praise the Emperor. Confirm.
too much damage. Go on, go, go, go.
Your wise counsel belies your years. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned. Beware the alien, the mutant, the head.
Predator tank
Let's
here.
get out there.
Moving out. We bring his will.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
There we
there
go.
can be no peace.
What kind of damage we're looking at?
I shall not fail.
More minefields. Great.
I shall rally the troops to your cause.
Taking heavy fire.
The Emperor's findings are temporary.
By the Emperor it shall be so. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Let's
no
try and use the tanks to
We shall know no fear.
take the damage, and then we'll move in for the melee.
I serve mankind.
And we can use an orbital strike over there. It's cool as he leans down with a hammer. Well, it would have been a hammer, but it's a sword instead. In case you wanted to see it in full. Oh no, 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 no.
I serve mankind.
And that is why you don't mess with the Emperor.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
We stun, then disappear.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Even in death, I still serve.
We should get some dreadnoughts going there, shouldn't we? Get the next
Even
one in
in
transit.
death, I still serve.
Ah, squig off there. It's feral orcs. So if we destroy these buildings, we may be able to free the squigger.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
None shall stand.
I accept.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. Fear denies faith.
By the Emperor it shall be
I don't want to kill them just yet, in case we can try and use them in
Your
some way.
wise counsel belies your years.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Faith is eternal.
Under fire.
Identifying targets.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
We await your command.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Where do you need us most?
There we go.
Your wise counsel
Hey, they're allies now. That's
belies
pretty
your
cool.
years.
I knew killing them wasn't going to be a good idea.
I accept the challenge.
Fear denies faith.
My faith is my shield.
Your will.
Predator at your command.
Your wise counsel belies your ears. Only in war are we truly faithful. The Emperor protects. Praise the Emperor.
Awaiting orders. Attacking at order.
Predator tank here.
Taking damage.
The Emperor protects.
Where you need us most.
My faith is my shield.
The Emperor's finest report.
By the Emperor's shadow himself.
Ever vigilant. Maintain attack formation.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Moving out. Predator at your command.
This is what we are about.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
Beware the alien. By the Emperor's shadow himself.
I love the sound of it, shooter. Don't you?
He who stands with you shall be my brother.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
What would you have?
Fear denies faith.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy.
Praise the Emperor.
Taking haste.
Your wise counsel belies your ears. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
Await your command.
Predator tank here. This is a Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
What sort of Emperor would we have? While the enemies of the Emperor still don't breath, they can be
Cleanse, purge, kill. None just cover. Taking heavy fire.
The enemy must be nearby. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
Predator tank here.
Command me.
Predator tank here.
Taking damage.
Praise the Emperor.
Where you need us most.
By the Emperor's shadow himself.
Take and hold.
Bloody Eldar trick me.
More of Fourth Company's armor was isolated in the mountains beyond the Orcs' encampment. They too have joined the fight.
Predator at your command.
We await your command.
I accept the challenge.
We await your command.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Area secure.
Predator at your command.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioned. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Faith
peace.
is our shield. Weapons at ready. It
Even
is
in
time.
death I still serve.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
Yes. By these glorious men. And now back to war.
The battlefield awaits.
Here to serve.
What are your needs? Taking hits.
I am ready to serve. Again.
How can I serve? I follow your commands. Taking hits.
Predator tank here. Death has arrived.
Taking heavy fire.
As you command.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Command me.
Here to serve.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
How can I serve?
I am ready to serve. Again.
Here to serve.
Taking heavy fire.
I exist to serve.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. The enemy is attacking!
Where do you need us most?
Walk softly, then carry a big gun.
I await your instructions.
Even in death I still serve.
Yes, my lord.
My faith is my shield.
My powers are yours to command. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Walk softly, then carry a big gun. Follow me into battle!
Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
By the Emperor it shall be so. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
To me, my brothers.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy at your command. Predator at your command. As you
He who
command.
stands with me shall be my
Predator at
brother.
your command. We will destroy the enemy. We bring his will.
By the Emperor it shall be so. Rally to me, brothers, and we will win!
Your will? A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
The Emperor protects.
Yes. None shall stand in our path.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Hey there, whoever's just joined. I've just had one view for a while and then someone else has just joined, so happy to talk if you want to talk, otherwise just feel free to watch.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. For terror! Space Marines, advance!
Taking heavy fire!
Get that before they spawn in. Boom.
By his glorious name.
One Seer Council.
They do not have a prayer.
Couldn't have said it better, Terminator.
Where do you need us most?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
She's trying to capture it.
The Emperor's finest, reporting.
I'll take that back, thank you.
Objective acquired.
Ready for the final push, I believe. Let's get some troops in.
Fear not the Psyker. We shall stand shoulder to shoulder, my brothers. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Praise the Emperor. I accept the challenge.
There is no such thing as yes, only degrees. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Awaiting orders. Onward
We stand
to
ready.
glory! The fallen shall be forever remembered
What is your
as
order?
the Emperor's
Fear
finest.
denies faith.
Yes, Lord?
I stand ready.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
What would you have me do?
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Fear not the Psyker. I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Your will? None shall stand above.
Apothecary here.
Here to serve.
Under fire! The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
I am the instrument of his will.
Yes, Lord?
Even in death I still serve. We await your command.
Predator tank here.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Predator at your
The
command.
battlefield is ready.
Predator at your command. We bring his will.
Where you need us most.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Your will?
We stand ready.
Where you need us most. None shall survive. Make way. None shall survive.
Taking heavy fire.
None shall stand our
Predator tank here.
They do not have to be away from command. Cease and repent. We shall cleanse. None shall stand in our path.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Predator at your command.
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one?
Predator tank here. Approaching Predator tank here.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
This is the judgment of
This day
righteous.
shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Direct us.
Your will?
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. I can sense the enemy.
Taking heavy
They
fire.
are close.
Predator tank here. Approaching target. Predator tank here.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. By the Emperor it shall be so.
First step on the road to
We await your command. I am ready to serve again.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
An open mind is is like
By
a
the
fortress
Emperor's
with its
shadow
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Fear denies faith.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
We are the Emperor's
What
soldiers.
would you have me do?
Fear denies faith.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
Heresy grows from violence.
Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
How can I serve?
Even in death I still serve. By his word.
Predator tank here. An easy objective. Predator at your command. We will destroy the enemy.
At your command.
Venerate the immortal
Ever vigilant.
An open mind is like a
On
fortress
alert.
with its
The
gates
enemy must be
unbarred and
nearby.
unguarded.
Here to serve.
Fear denies for the Emperor. Awaiting orders. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Predator tank here. Moving out.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
I stand ready.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire. We stand ready.
Predator tank here.
Ever vigilant. None shall stop us. Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. At your command.
We await your command. Cease and repent.
I await your instructions. Here to serve.
I am the instrument of his will.
Yes, most beneficent one.
My knowledge is at your disposal. I serve. Through discipline, we
Yes, my lord. At your command.
I accept the challenge.
Even in death I still serve.
My faith is my shield.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy. None shall stand in our path.
For anyone wondering why I've not captured it yet, it's because I know something's coming and I want to be prepped for
We
it.
shall obey.
Predator at your command.
My faith is my shield.
Predator tank here.
Praise the Emperor. For terror! Your wise counsel belies your years.
At your command. Rolling out. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Predator tank here.
I am the instrument of his will.
On alert. Enemy must be
The
nearby.
Emperor guides my way. Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions with all due haste.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperials.
Yes.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith.
By the Emperor shall be served.
Cease and repent.
Praise the Emperor.
Faith is eternal.
Direct us to the enemy.
Land Raiders at your disposal. Predator at your command. Approaching target.
The enemy is attacking.
Land Raiders at your disposal.
Taking heavy fire.
Death has arrived. Predator at your command. Land Raiders at your disposal. Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Land Raider armored transport here. Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
We stand ready.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Awaiting orders. At your command. At your command. Stay vigilant, brother. Fear denies faith.
Predator tank here. His will be done. His will be done. We will destroy the enemy. We bring his will. Land Raiders at your predator at your command.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
The battlefield awaits. Fear our wrath. Moving out. What are your needs? The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Predator at your command. His will be done. Death has
The
arrived.
enemy is attacking.
As you command. An easy objective.
Taking heavy fire.
An easy objective. His will be done. We bring his will.
Hey there, just noticed someone joined the stream. If you want to talk, that's absolutely fine. If you want to just watch, that's fine too.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
The enemy shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What is your order? What are your needs? How can I serve? Direct me to the injured. Our faith and hope grows.
Land Raider at your disposal. Predator at your command.
We stand ready. Our faith, hope, orders received.
Predator tank here. Land Raider at your disposal.
Hey, Blast Furnace. Yeah, I'm just about to do the last assault on the Eldar Stronghold. Managed to keep all the predators alive, so I've got 4 predators and a land raider, which is pretty cool.
Predator at your command.
The dreadnoughts keep getting lost because they're so slow, but just built a little forward base up here. How are things with you? What are you up to tonight?
Predator tank here. Moving out.
Taking heavy fire.
Just got some dreadnoughts. Let's go sleep. Okay, sure, man. Thank you. So I've got some dreadnoughts near the orbital relay, ready to deep strike in. Because I don't know if you've played Dark Crusade, but there's going to be something big waiting for us up there.
Predator tank here. The machine spirit shall protect us.
There it is.
Predator at your command. Death has arrived.
We'll need some Grey Knights to deal with that.
There can be no peace. My is my shield.
Oh my god, it's nearly dead. Oh, and there's like no damage whatsoever been done to the others, which is really nice to see. It's not. Deep strike in there. Oh shit, just deep strike it right into the enemy, into the ultimate we made. Great. I think a tactical retreat would be in order. You can just get another land raider though, so it's all good. That did not go well at all.
What would you have? While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Let's try and get some of the defenses down, shall we? Oh god, they've been fooled against that thing.
On alert, brothers. The enemy is nearby.
Lost the predators. Oh well, served their purpose. Fool's dead. No Dawn War 2 now. Barely took any damage. Jesus Christ. Ah, and that was both of the regular predators.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish.
Need more tanks in the mix. Of course it's going to probably work. Let's save it all on the front line.
They do not have a plan.
I await your instructions.
Army accept challenge.
The fallen shall be forever remembered. Remember the fights.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Taking command.
Predator deployed. Predator tank here. Moving out. Land Raider armored transport here.
We await your command. Make way. We seek the enemy. We shall cleanse. We seek the enemy.
Taking
We
heavy
shall
fire.
obey.
Predator at your command. Land Raider armored transport here.
Your will. A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy. A moment of laxity spawns a
Land Raider
lifetime
armored
of
transport
heresy.
here. Predator at your command. Land Raider at your disposal. His will be done. We bring his will. We will destroy the Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here.
Yes. Cease and repent.
until I serve.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Now that looks like a dawn of war battlefield.
We stand ready. Under fire.
Ready to tank here.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
I cannot prevail. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? I am ready. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Land Raider armored transport here.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
I stand ready.
Today the enemy shall be
Predator at your command.
Further reinforcements have arrived, Captain.
Predator tank here. His will be done.
Awaiting orders.
And boom, that is how an Avatar of Cain falls. The rest of the Eldar should be quite weak now.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Good time to join weapons join.
Orders received. Orders received. At your command.
Yes. By his glorious name. The Emperor's finest reporting.
Direct us to the enemy. We will
Oh
fight.
shit. Definitely a stupid idea
Yes,
to go
my
with the
lord.
infantry
Predator tank here.
when you've got 6 tanks sitting outside. Try and get one to teleport out if you win. Or just let them live. None of them can get out of the prisons. Oh, they gone. So I have to get some more then. Oh, they won't get out. Oh my god. Oh, they're spawning. Never mind. They're dead.
Warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates
Suffer
unbarred
not
and
the wish to
unguarded.
live.
We await your command.
Ever
Right then.
vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one, as you wish. I exist to serve.
Yes, my lord.
Tanks in first, infantry in second. Sounds good to me.
Demons are direct us. Suffer not the witch to live.
Predator at your command.
Suffer not the witch to
The
live.
infantry keep getting in the way.
You need us most.
Oh god.
Land Raider at your command.
Demons.
Oh my god, just move. Get out of the way.
Land Raider armored transport here. As you command.
Right.
Approaching target. Predator tank here. Predator tank here. Predator tank here. Land Raider armored transport. Predator tank here. Predator tank here. As you command. Predator tank here.
Try and focus fire on the prisoners.
Predator tank here. Predator tank here. Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here.
Under fire.
Somewhat more effective.
We will destroy the enemy.
Thank you, Gashi.
Land Raider at your Predator at your command.
Yes, my lord.
The Emperor's finest reporting. Cease and regret.
Another fire prison. Damn.
Deploy behind enemy lines.
Faith is our shield. Further reinforcements have arrived, Captain.
Ah, good call, man. Thank you.
Predator at your command.
Yeah, what's good is that the predators that you get from destroying the chaos bases and orc bases keep coming when they die, which is cool. But yeah, it's so hard to try and get in this base. There's just so many fire prisons.
Make way where you need us most.
Let's try and get some troops here.
Fear denies faith. Awaiting orders.
See how long? It's an hour and 40 minutes in. Oh shit.
Stand ready.
Oh no. Need predators to take out that.
We will destroy the enemy.
Demons and heretics will fall for us. Oh, see us fear the Emperor's wrath!
Getting a bit bold now, charging us.
The enemies of man cannot stand before.
Yeah, I just used that then. good shout, man. Yeah, great show. Yeah, I need to play multiplayer like you guys. I mainly just face the AI, so I'm like expert against the AI, but you guys crush me, I'm always certain. But it'd be really fun to get more involved like that.
Faith is our shield.
Predator at your command. Land Raider at your
Demons and
disposal.
heretics will fall
Tell you what might be a good idea. Get the
We await your command.
get Terminators inside the Land Raider. Let's see if we can do anything there.
We seek the enemy.
The enemies of man cannot stand before. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours. We are the Emperor.
The immortal Emperor. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? Carry me to battle.
Land Raider at your Predator at your command.
Fear not the sight.
Demons and heretics will fall before
There
us.
is no such thing as
Land Raider at your disposal.
Making heavy fire.
Predator at your command.
Let's see if this is enough to try and top us from the base.
Predator tank here.
Suffer not the witch here. We go to spread his word. None shall stop us.
Land Raider at your disposal. Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Land Raider at
They haven't even got the Avatar anymore, but they're producing them at like a really alarming rate.
Predator tank here. His will be done. Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider armored transport here.
Faith is our shield. Moving out. Fear our wrath.
Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider
I will
at
leave
your
no
disposal.
such thing as need of reason.
Predator at your command.
Then
Really used Word of the Emperor.
I speak his word. None can stand before us.
Predator tank here. Predator tank here. We bring Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Damn, lost one already.
Objective. Approaching target. His will be done. We will destroy the enemy. Predator at your command.
Try and go for specific buildings, maybe. Unit production ones, they might not be able to build back.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Further reinforcements have arrived, Captain.
Predator at your command. Raider armored transport here.
Try and teleport out. No way we're getting survivors. If the Land Raider can't survive something, then the troops definitely won't.
Yes.
Teleport out. Won't be able to.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Predator at your command.
Taldia just chilling on the corner.
There is no such thing
Taking
as
heavy fire.
celebrate the immortal Emperor.
Yes, most beneficent one. Children 7 to 1 initiated.
Knowledge is power.
I think we made a good dent on the base though.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Further reinforcements have
Oh,
arrived,
he's on his own. Look, we can survive from just one corporal,
Fear
one
our
sergeant. 62 health left. Yes.
Stay
Actually, he's quite
vigilant,
cool on his own,
brothers.
isn't he?
Orders received.
The last
brother.
surviving member of
Moving out.
that Space Marine squad.
Fear denies faith.
Oh no, never mind.
Understood. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Predator at your command. Predator
More
at your
predators.
command. Predator at your command. As you command.
Yeah, there is. That's why I'm trying to destroy the base first, is because I know I'm about to get attacked.
Beware the alien.
And I wanted to get rid of the. Wanted to get rid of everything before I did that.
Praise the Emperor. I serve mankind.
Yeah, good memory. I wasn't gonna tell him when Pierre was here because I didn't want to ruin it for him because he's not played it.
With its gates unbarred and
But
unguarded.
that's what I do with like even all of the things like Bulwark and the missions where you've got to like control a point. I just try and destroy the enemy. It's a lot quicker.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. As you command.
So once they're all dead, it should be really easy to hold this.
Land Raider armored
Look at all the
transport
bodies, man.
approaching target. The machine spirit shall protect us. Predator tank here. The machine spirit is prepared. We will destroy the enemy tank here.
That's what's annoying about the Raiders. Oh, is it? Alright, okay. Yeah, it definitely does. What's annoying about the Predators is that the main cannon's got like a much longer range than the side guns, so they'll just only shoot with, instead of trying to, oh god, it's not looking good.
An open market is a fortress with its gates unguarded and unguarded.
Yeah, instead of trying to approach, they just like shoot. Try and destroy. Oh, so I'm trying to destroy some of the war factories. I'm just gonna keep getting them back otherwise.
Further reinforcements have arrived, Captain.
At your command.
There we go, I think we're in. It is weird just seeing Taldir just like chilling in the corner. Like, nothing to do with me.
Taking heavy fire.
Predator tank here. The machine spirit is prepared. Predator tank here. We bring his will. Land Raider armored transport here. Predator tank here.
Fear not the Psyker.
Under fire.
Predator at your command. We will destroy the
Fear
enemy.
not the Psyker.
Predator tank here. Moving out. Predator at your command.
The immortal Emperor.
Predator tank here deployed. Moving out.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yeah, probably that's true. Ah well, that's a rip for Taldir. Oh, Land really well.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Predator tank here. Predator tank
I'm convinced there's a webway or something down here. Oh my god, there's a whole part of the map I didn't even look at. Yeah, I just want to see it come up with that victory condition. Oh, we're going to destroy it.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the Predator tank here.
Under
An
fire.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Wow, look at this. The whole of the base of it.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. We bring his will. Predator tank here.
Direct us to the enemy.
Predator at your command. An easy objective.
My
Nearly spent
knowledge is
2 hours on this one map.
through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our
The area is
salvation.
secure.
Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Through discipline we prevail.
Ah, yeah, it is. There we go.
Yes. The Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid you.
Oh, no way. Grey Knights can't
Let the
capture
progression
Kronus
begin.
A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
Knowledge is power.
Taking heavy fire.
Predator at your command.
Ever vigilant. Objective acquired.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Predator at your command.
Hope is the first step in the road to disappointment.
Need to get me a Land Raider. Kill this webway gate. Don't think I'm going to do it without it.
The Emperor's finest, reporting.
Predator at your command. Death has arrived.
Right then. That's all the Eldar, I think.
Our faith makes us strong.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I wonder if I'll get the 3-to-1 kill ratio with this. Oh,
Position secure.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
I always find it funny how the regular guys run a little bit faster. So the librarian ends up in combat before them.
Objective acquired.
I wonder if I'll have to wait the full 10 minutes. That would be fun. Just gonna get some flyboys, have a little look around the map while we wait. The banner flies high.
Land Raider deployed. Land Raider at your disposal.
I'll never look down here. Bet there's nothing here, but
Objective.
why not? They capture as slow as they
Dead from
walk.
above.
The area is secure.
The Wraithbone will never answer your call, outsider. Retreat now!
Land Speeder ready for battle.
For the Emperor!
We cannot allow them to hold the gates for long. Show them no
Take
mercy,
it.
brothers and sisters.
What? Ah, mines. I was wondering what that was.
Moving out. An easy objective.
This Eldar retaliation's quite bad, isn't it, Blast Furnace? Not sure we're gonna hold it that long.
Faith is our shield.
Captured.
Land Speeder
hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Through discipline, we prevail.
Oh my god, those mines are so strong. Oh, there is still some people.
I stand ready.
Just have to wipe out everything non-imperial.
Through the destruction of our enemies,
no worries, Blast Furnace. Good night, man. Thanks for joining in. Let me know if you're ever doing skirmishes, and then I'll maybe have a go.
To us now. We are trapped on this world. The Avatar of Cain has fallen. Go, all of you. Find what refuge you can in the wilderness of this world.
Escape is still possible, Farseer.
I do not deserve that title, Harlequin. My vision has failed us all. My fate is here, and I shall not flee from it.
The Blood Ravens had suffered Eldar trickery on Tartarus and Rahe's paradise not long before their arrival on Kronus. In Tyria, they avenged their fallen battle brothers with alien blood. By sealing the Eldar Farseer Taldir's webway portals, they blocked any possibility of her escape. What followed was a careful hunt for every last alien in Tyria, culminating in the death of Taldir herself. The chapter's librarians, for their part, spent much of the aftermath of the battle studying the remains of the fearsome demon summoned up by the Eldar. This so-called Avatar of Cain, the savage incarnation of a blasphemous alien god, crumbled into inert matter at the battle's apex. Epistolary Antaeus, senior librarian on Kronus, made sure that each piece was collected, catalogued, and shipped back to the chapter librarium. In later years, this would cause the Blood Ravens no small amount of trouble.
Hey, 3-to-1 kill ratio. It's one of the hardest ones to get, just because of how many people die. So if you want to have a little look at the at what war gear we put on, feel free to stay on, fairness. So the best ones, I think, are probably obviously the melee ones, and then the pauldrons, which I've already got. So do you remember which ones are good to put on them? Oh wow. Yeah, same. Because as you can see with the health, like 200, 100, 100, and then you put the demon hammer on him and it goes from like 125 to 510, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'll probably go for that one. It's interesting though. Like, I hope you have you. I don't want to spoil anything in case you've played Dawn of War, or haven't played Dawn of War 2, but I'm seeing things in Dark Crusade where I'm like, oh my god, like that makes a lot of sense. So let me know. Obviously, that it's a bit delayed, but let me know if you have played it, and if you have, then we can chat about it. Yeah, just it's said that they shipped parts of the Avatar of Cain back to the chapter master, and obviously the Blood Ravens are known for stealing artifacts and a lot of like heresy inside of it. So probably what's written in the Codex Astartes is that they need to destroy any alien artifacts, whereas this chapter are like actively keeping them and studying them, which is probably like obviously terrible, because obviously then they're gonna get corrupted potentially with heresy. So it even as far back as Dark Crusade, they were thinking about the Blood Ravens being a heretical chapter. But because that was 2 hours long, I'm probably gonna call it a day myself, to be honest. Do a little save. 2 hours in one battle, insane. I'll wait in case you're typing anything. Oh, interesting. Yeah, cool. Well, yeah. Yeah, I definitely hope to be playing with you sometime. I think that'd be awesome. And yeah, let me just... Yeah, exactly. I think that was because they wanted like more popular villains, and villains that people knew. But yeah, because I know that the canon endings are a bit strange for... I think it's Orcs are meant to actually win this one, and then the Imperial Guard win the second one, I believe, for canonical endings. But yeah. So yeah, if you ever want to play or anything, just message me, let me know, and we can maybe have a few games together. I think that'd be cool.